So are you a tray person or a basket person? Judge Janine joins us right now. Judge, ever since Hillary Clinton made that comment last week, suddenly people online are starting to sell stuff. We found some of these things on Etsy, where people are deplorable and they're proud of it.
Some of those items are the mugs. Oh, look at the T-shirts. First of all, we'll talk about the T-shirts. You can buy the one, look at the middle one. There's a basket, and what does it say underneath it?
I got it right here. It says,
I'm in that basket of deplorables.
I'm in that basket of deplorables.
Proud to be a deplorable.
Right.
No.
So this is going wild.
Deplorable me. Look at this one.
Oh, I like that one.
And then there are buttons and this.
Oh, I
Some sort of
like that.
bracelet?
That's a great bracelet. I'll take that.
How is it? Well, wait a minute.
I admit I'm a deplorable. I am proud to be a deplorable.
I guess we're not getting a close-up of that. Okay.
but my thing is, this is odd. Is this on the Trump website? Because it's usually
No,
an idea.
Etsy.
Oh, yeah, it
On the
could.
Etsy website.
Trump, this is very Donald Trump to get this.
You know what the name of his cologne
that's
is?
interesting.
What is it?
Success.
I know. Yeah, that's right.
It is.
I know. Well, here you go. If
All right.
you're deplorable, you
the
can have these.
bracelet.
You want
All right,
the
you can have the bracelet. It's a lovely parting
But
gift.
you know what's amazing about it? The fact that she made this statement, it's going to stay with this campaign. Remember in 47 and Mitt Romney, that number, which there was some truth to that, hello? This is something that I believe is the turning point in her campaign, where people are going to dig their heels in and say, you know what? You are arrogant. You're condescending. You want to call us deplorable?
Yeah,
But you know what they did? They successfully parried to getting him to talk about, or getting his campaign to talk about David Duke. And say, well, that's what they're talking about. And he said, and then next thing you know, the vice president's getting all these questions. The vice presidential nominee is getting all these questions about it. So maybe that was the goal, but judging by what we're seeing in the polls, it is blown up in their face.
Well, I can't imagine that they would. I mean, I understand how they turn it and spin it to their benefit, but I can't imagine it was planned where let's call half of Trump supporters, which is, you know, almost half of those who are going to vote.
40 million people.
Yeah, let's call them horrible people. And when she said they are not America, I was like, whoa. Yeah. Does that mean if she's president, she doesn't care about me? I think.
Judge, what did you think about when we found out that Tim Kaine didn't even know she had pneumonia? He found out with all of us on Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, and isn't it interesting the way she never really answered the question directly as to whether or not she actually told Tim Kaine? She said, well, I told my senior people. Well, did you tell Tim Kaine? She can't answer it.
She said, oh, he's a great partner.
Yeah, he's a great partner. He's going to be a great vice president. Has she ever answered a question directly? You know, when I was a judge on a witness stand, answer the question, yes or no. That's it. I don't want to hear all the other stuff. But in politics, you pivot, and that's what she does. But clearly, he didn't know. She didn't tell him. And, you know, this whole thing about her health and, you know, can a girl just have a sick day? It's much more serious than that. I mean, we have been watching her. Well, look, we have been watching this candidate. And, look, we've all had a cold or pneumonia or an allergy. But, you know, she is, what, 68, 69 years old? 69 years old. I mean, it's a little more serious at that point. And then when we find out she's hugging a little girl when she has pneumonia, oh, it's non-contagious pneumonia. I mean, it's almost as though they're writing the script as we go along.
Yeah,
but one thing that Donald... go ahead, Steve.
I was just going to say, just the fact that when she collapsed a week ago, or rather this past Sunday. On 9/11, and then they threw her into the van and drove her to Chelsea's apartment rather than a level 1 trauma unit, which is the standard protocol for the Secret Service to do. And she didn't see her doctor for another hour or two. The secrecy around it just reminded people, wait a minute, she always has a lot of secrecy around her.
Well, and also when she comes out of the apartment, as we see on the screen right now,
or the body double,
or the body double, as some people are saying. And by the way, she looks like a different person to me, but whatever. Where's Secret Service? Where's her security? You are not allowed to let a person like Hillary.
I did see a wide shot, and they gave her some room. They did have the perimeter covered.
They did have it?
Yeah,
really?
I saw a wide shot through an
So
iPhone.
how did the little girl get through it? Was this prearranged? Was this pre-planned?
That's a photo.
I think so.
Well, one thing Donald Trump has got to look out for is stuff that he said yesterday. An easy question to answer was the birther comment. Do you think President Obama is born here? I'm not going to answer that now. Now you have another storyline.
Well, the campaign came out and
they said yes. You know, put that one away. You know what? Mr. Trump needs to put that one away. End of the story. Let's move on. There are too many issues like, you know, what's going on right now in the country and at the border.
The campaign did tweet out and said he does think he was born in the United States.
Right. They're waiting for him to say it.
Speaking of the border, new Border Patrol hammered by an August surge in illegal activity.
Normally in August, at the end of the summer, there is a reduction in the number of those coming across the border. That is not the case right now. What we are seeing is not just 10,000 Syrian refugees coming into the country, but we expect in 2017 that there will be 110,000 Syrian refugees. But even more than that, we're still talking Central America. Did you know that? They're still coming in from Central America, this huge surge, and we've got 64,000 family units. A family unit is not one person. It's like a lot of people, like a mother, a father, a grandmother, an aunt, an uncle, 46 kids.
Cats.
Did you hear?
Cats, dogs, I mean, you know, the coyotes.
Did you hear that Mexico wants to build a wall on their southern border to keep people from
Who's
Central
going to pay
America
for
coming?
that?
Yeah. That's
Well,
right.
Mexico,
You
just
know
like
what?
Israel.
Let him build a wall.
Bolivia.
Do us a favor. But you know what? Now we're talking about emotional wellness for the refugees.
Exactly.
We're talking about Medicaid assistance, cash, and all kinds of programs for them. Look, $4.6 million for emotional wellness for the refugees. Maybe we ought to leave the refugees where they are and protect them. Give them $4.6 million in security.
And by the way, who is emotionally well? Nobody we know.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
Where do
We
you draw
all
the line?
need some emotional work.
You want to be in some of these classes?
I
with
would
them?
love to be in some of these classes.
Judge,
Yeah.
thanks for making a house call today.
Okay, good. And I get the
Judge.
bracelet.
Yeah, we watch over the weekend, right?
Yes, Saturday and Sunday night. You're going to love it. You're going
Right.
to love it. It's Justice Sunday
Right.
night. We're going to
It
talk
is.
about Hillary's health.
Make it-
Try to sneak in some opinion. Just
Right.
Oh, okay. I will. Thanks
All
to
right.
Fox.
Thank you, Judge.